Do you recommend, what are your thoughts now since you've done it? What are your thoughts on comics that take comedy classes? Do you recommend it? Is it a la carte? If you think it's going to help, then do it. Or you're like, in my experience is it doesn't, it's not, it's just a waste of money. Where do you fall in the what bucket?
I am a fan of comedy classes. And I'll tell you why I'm a fan of comedy classes. Because I feel the class allowed me to save a bunch of time. And I want to say that like this. I got into comedy at 44 years old as a married, working person. Expressed before, I don't have the time to go to open mic after open mic after open mic and trip over how to develop this or what to do here, what to do there. The other thing is, and this isn't a formal class, but this is as real as a class as you can get. Taught the comics that are where you want to be, as opposed to just staying with your circle or clique of open micers. Because I found that they're just going to tell you what you want to hear. And I'm very fortunate that in the 5 years I've been doing this, I've gotten some great damn gigs. And there's some people I know that do open mics. They're like, how did he get that gig? Or what did he do? I say all this was because these are things that the class taught me that helped me get through that. I don't, we're not promised tomorrow, but I don't have the time to sit here and get 5 minutes in front of an audience that may or may not be listening to develop something to eventually go to somewhere and tell it to a crowd of people. I just don't. And not that I don't put time into the craft, because I do, because I think if you add up the amount of minutes that the mic is in my hand per week versus the amount of travel time to get a mic in your hand for 5 minutes, I'm not doing too bad. Now, I do want to make my way. This was the year I was going to also be making a pilgrimage to New York. I was making connections to go to New York to try my stuff there. And my wife was on board with that. And I want to do that to be in a different area, different crowd, to get my brand of comedy out there. So there are ways that mics and stuff like that can help you. But if you want to cut it out of the fat and stop listening to that person who's never done a show in front of more than 30 people, take a class, learn a couple things, helps you harness what you got. Now, I know there's plenty of people that never took a class that are drop dead funny. People may ask me, how did you lose weight? And I'll tell you what worked for me. It may not work for you, but me personally, I would be a fool to say a class didn't help, because a class helped.
Yeah. Okay.
A class helped.
Fair enough. Fair enough.